Alright, Dad. The video I recorded for you earlier, my microphone was not near my face apparently, and I got none of the audio. So real quick, I'm just going to show you on my account all the stuff you need to be doing. Oh, I forgot. I was in the middle of something. Shoot. I forgot I had this going on my iPad. Okay. So, when you come in here, first thing you should do every day, or like when it resets, I guess, is go to this restricted area. Sealed Temple. You can do 5 of them a day. So this is the one you want to do for now. You hit enter. I think you're like down here somewhere. Yeah, you're doing this one, right? So you hit OK. You hit ×3. And then do it once. Focus, left, right, middle, left, right, middle, left, right, middle. And then when it's done, go to 2 and do the other 2. So, and you should be able to do all 5 in 2 attacks. Priority number 1, do this every day. Priority number 2 is right next to it. I guess it's not. It's right over here. Forbidden Dungeon. You want to go as high as you can until you get stuck. Like me, I'm stuck on this obnoxious level. That's really stupid. So, since I'm stuck on this level, I go here. Once I get stuck, I hit auto clear. It'll say how many times do you want to auto clear. I'll do all 5 of my tickets, and it gives me these, which are super important for Awakening. It gives you these to buy more stuff in the shop. Also gives you some iron and some crafting materials. So every day, this is like the biggest bottleneck in my entire game is these pedestals. So you definitely do not want to be forgetting these. Literally takes, even if you don't want to push, takes like 2 seconds to be like auto clear 5 done. So that's the second most important thing. Now after all of that is done, there's a couple areas to check. Primarily clan, missions, do all 3 of these. There is a little circle sometimes if this is an annoying quest that you can re-roll it up to 3 times to get a quest that's less annoying to complete. So do all 3 of these for clan currency. Once those are done, up here, power-up guide. This is where all your daily missions are at. Go through and do all of these. So for example, win in the Frozen Plains. I need to do 3 of those, right? Go here, click it, beat it. Do 3 at a time. That way it's done. And then just keep coming back here. Once that one's done, go to the next one. Use an XP potion. Super easy, right? I just find somebody that's not 60. I'll do this guy. Even if it's just like 10 small ones. Boom. Claim. So you're going to do all of these. Use relic breaths. Whose relic is not at max level? 60, 60, 60. Here we go. What? Here we go. Level it up. Boom. Claim that reward. So you're just going to go through each of these. Win main story battles. So for this one, if you can push, that's fine. If you can't push, usually I will try to find something that I need to farm. For example, let me see heroes. So this is where you can do like fairy stones and like all sorts of stuff. But like, I think for one of these people's skill ups. Yeah, is it the relic skill up? Yeah, but I think it's for her green one. So, skill level up. So, like, for example, I need these. So what I might do is I'll go find these. Boom, right here. 3 at a time. Just put a good team in there. Actually, instead of him, I'm going to put Ein. And then, actually, yeah, that's probably fine. Start battle. And then for this one, it wants me to beat 10 of them, right? So this is going to do 3. So I should have just queued up 4 auto battles or something if I had wanted to. I'll just focus that dude down. But yeah, so you're basically just going to work on all those types of things. And then when you run out of stamina, or let's say you don't run out of stamina. Let's say you just run out of stuff to do. Or stuff for your missions. Once that's all done, then you're working on what do I need more of? That could be maybe I need to work on some equipment. Maybe I need to awaken my guys. That's where you're at for your favor things. You want to go do all those favor things that are about to unlock today. And then when you add a stamina, then if you want to keep playing, go do arena. Costs no stamina. Obviously you're kind of stuck a little bit, but sometimes you can just like fail a couple times and you'll get some lower ones and be able to beat it. Outside of that, you could also do the adventure mode. I think you had gotten stuck on that too. See, for me though, the other thing you can look at is like I'm also kind of stuck on my adventure mode, but if I go to like my Royal Road, one is you can come in here if you're like, oh, maybe I just like need to do some of these missions. This is a better example. Let's say you're like stuck here. That's a bad example too. Like here, then you might go do like one of them on here, and I'll unlock these, and then you get stuck at like Shrine of Storms. Maybe you can go try to do that 5 times, like on the lowest tier, and just keep unlocking these things. For me, I'm on chapter 7, right? Look at all these rewards I haven't claimed. I got stamina. I got some summons, which I desperately need. More summons. This is chapter 5, chapter 6, and chapter 7. So I basically, when I went through, I must have missed some chests and certain things like that. Open 3 treasure chests. So what I may do is I may go here, go to chapter 3, and just wander around and see if I could. I only found 1 of 9 chests in there. I only need 3 for the quest. Do that, get to the next one, and then just get a bunch more rewards here. Also, I can come back, like, look at this. I could get some rare people a little bit stronger. Get some more skill stuff by just, like, going through these things that I didn't quite finish that were easier and trying to find the things that I missed. So there's kind of a ton of stuff you can do. Also, don't forget, make sure you're claiming these things. I think you probably are. However, you want to keep pushing your castle up. So, like, I just don't have enough resources. But you can click on here and see what you need to do to level it up each time. Clear this 20 times, already did it. Level each of these things up, craft 2 equipment. I did all that, so once I'm here, I can upgrade my castle. The higher your castle gets, the more of this stuff you get, the more of this stuff you get. There's just like all sorts of progress you can make. Or this, actually, it doesn't make more of it. It just makes it cost less to use it as you get higher and higher. So eventually it costs like 10% less. So it kind of accumulates you some in the sense that you get a discount all the time, so you're not using as much of it. The last thing, which I kind of went over with you before, but just double check. Buy all of the talismans here. Buy all of the talismans. I like to buy the legendary relic breaths. Buy all the tomes. Since you're not running tomes at all, this is like your only resource of them. There's a free refresh on each of these. Do it once. Rebuy all the ones that are there. On the forge, just kind of look through here. If you see like, for your account, my account doesn't need it anymore, but on your account, you need attack speed so bad. Rings can roll attack speed on them. So you're probably buying all these uncommon 4-star rings. Maybe even like a legendary fort, like you might be buying this. If you see, I don't know that your market's high enough to get these like 6-star pieces, but you may just find some upgrades in here to buy. And then it has 1 free refresh each day too. And then that's pretty much it. We kind of hit everything else. You can spam this a bunch and then spam some of this. So that's kind of everything. But yeah, hope that's helpful. But just a quick recap. Every day, do all 5 of these as high as you can. Go in here as high as you can and reset. Those are like the quickest, like these should just take a couple minutes to run each. This takes like seconds if you don't push and you just cash your stuff in. But those two things are like some of the most important growth in your account, because this makes all your skills get more and more powerful, or makes your teams way more consistent. It's like super strong. And then this gives you the pedestals for awakening, which is like one of the biggest bottlenecks in the game. Focusing on getting everybody 3-star in these favorite dungeons. As you can see, in 5 hours, all of them unlock. Do all of these to get everybody that you care about 3-star to start. And then obviously you can farm some materials or some equipment at some point. But yeah, well, that's about it. Hope that's helpful.